This story is 100% real, by the way. There are no lies whatsoever. Just wanted to get that out of the way before we got started. Alright, so the day started off with me waking up in my 5 billion, that's right, $1 billion mansion in Mongolia. It was like 2 in the morning, right? So I went to go take a shit in my gold wrapped toilet that dumped the residue straight into all the Mongolian rivers. And I had to take a huge shit that morning. I'm talking when it dumped, it turned all the water brown. It was all brown. I'm talking if you drank or ate anything from that river, you was getting malaria 100%. So after I did that, right, I went to go eat breakfast. I was like, what do I want to eat today? So I got dinosaur, right? I got a basement. It's like a secret laboratory, no Dexter, but I had dinosaurs down there. So I killed one and I ate them. Well, I don't care about them going extinct for a second time. I'm eating them. They taste good, especially the velociraptors, Jurassic Park and everything. They taste good. But after I ate, I had to get to school, right? So you're probably wondering, how you gonna get to school if you all the way in Mongolia and you gotta go to the United States? That's like a 7-hour flight, I think. Well, lucky for you, I got a private jet, SpongeBob wrapped and everything. But it's a private jet. It can hit Mach 29 speed in 2 seconds. So we get into the United States in like what, 3 seconds? Instant teleportation almost. So after I get there, right, I get to school. And everybody see me pull up in my private jet. I almost crashed it into the school, but that's alright. I managed to park it. And then I get out, so everyone's looking at me like, "What? This motherfucker pulling up in a private jet?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pulling up in a private jet." So I go inside and I just wait for my class to start. Right? It goes like normal. Dumb math, dumb reading. I don't care about those. So we go to lunch, right? And we got this platinum plated 79-inch TV that I bought for the school, and I put it right there in the cafeteria, right there, so that I can see everything. And it's all for me. It's all for me. Nobody else gets to see anything. Only me. That's my TV right there. So I was looking at that, right? Then I see the news, and the news is talking about some Godzilla escaped from the zoo. They keep him in the zoo, and there's like the basement, right? That's why you never see him when you go to the zoo. So he escaped from the zoo, right? And then they talking about he called up his homie King Kong, and they said they about to wreak havoc on specifically my town later tonight. Nobody else is paying attention because, like I said, that's my TV. And I'm like, damn, they really about to attack my city. Only my city specifically, not any other city in the United States, only my city. So I'm like, damn, I gotta do something about this. So after school ends, I stay there. I don't fly back to Mongolia. That's how dedicated I am. I don't fly back to Mongolia in my private jet. I stay there, and I call up the Russian military, right? The Russian and American military. I asked them to send me all the tanks in the world, all the guns in the world, all the bombs in the world. I told them to send me those, only to me, because I need that. I needed to fight Godzilla and King Kong. So he shows up, right? But it's like 2 in the morning. And then Godzilla and King Kong pull up, and they're right there. And you know what they like? They pull up wearing Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Balenciagas, and all that, because they robbed a Gucci store before they came here. They want to be dripped up, but they pulled up, right? They pulled up, and then they looked at me. They see me like, what this little motherfucker doing? What do you think he about to do? I'm like, I'm about to do this, and then I shoot 17 tanks at him, all shells like 59 millimeters by I don't know, but I shoot a bunch of shells at them, and it doesn't affect them. Like, you think that's gonna do shit? I'm like, I thought it was. So then they take off their Gucci, and then behind their Gucci, right? You won't get this. Behind their Gucci is some behind their Gucci is some Chanel. So they wearing Chanel back then. I'm like, bruh, what y'all doing with that Chanel shit? We gotta be dripped up, So he takes off his Gucci, and then he's in the Chanel, and then he starts firing lasers everywhere. It breaks everything. It's like a tornado. It wasn't a tornado. It was Godzilla. That's what broke everything. So he breaks it. I'm like, damn, Godzilla, you ain't had to do all that. And it's like, yes, I did. And then King Kong, he takes off his Balenciagas, and under his Balenciagas are some Balenciagas. This man wearing Balenciaga on Balenciaga. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's a monkey. So King Kong, I call him a monkey, right? He gets mad. He's like, ooh, ooh. That's him. And then he picks me up, and then he throws me all the way to San Francisco. I don't know how he managed to do that, but he did. That's like 50 billion miles away. So he throws me all the way to San Francisco. I'm like, damn, He really did that. So I get my private jet again, and I fly back to my city. And then they still they breaking shit. So I'm like, you didn't have to do that, King Kong. That was just messed up, man. You could have hurt me. He's like, damn, you right. I'm sorry about that. And then he gives me insurance money so I don't sue him. So I'm dripped up now. So you know what I do? I get my Secret Service laser rifle that Russia gave me. Yeah, they gave me that one, and then I shot both of them, and then they both died right there, and then they disappeared, and then they were never seen again. So right after that, I was a hero. I was on the news. I wasn't really on the news because nobody. The only reason it's not on the news is because nobody was there to see it. It was at nighttime. Everybody was asleep. I really did it. But it was just because it was at nighttime. Everybody was asleep. They couldn't hear all the explosions and stuff. They was too busy sleeping. Nobody's up at that time, right? I hope. But yeah, that's a real 100% real, 100% true, 100% not fake, 100% story true. That actually happened to me. You can search it up. I fought Godzilla and King Kong also, and then they robbed the Gucci store, and then the very next day, all the Gucci and Louis and Balenciagas was all there on the floor because they dropped it when they died. So, and I'm a national hero now. I'm the general of the military, also the general of the Mongolian military now, and this is all 100% true. Like I said, this actually happened. Make sure to like and subscribe for more true, awesome, 100% real, not fake story times. Let's get it.